I was actually going to wait until Vauban Prime shows his face here so I could actually do this, but the more I think about it, the more I keep thinking, well, if I do that in that video, it could go really bad for me for many different reasons. Also, if you kind of look at the side of this image, just at the side here where the yellow bar is coming up, you can actually kind of see the image that's underneath it. In case you didn't know, with Vauban Prime will come the Fragor Prime, and this is where things are going to get really weird and insanely far-fetched. This is like way outside of the box thinking here. A while ago I did a giveaway. Why when I click on this does it go, it just zooms in but doesn't bring anything up? That's it. Okay, that's useful. A while ago I did a giveaway. What do you think what would you like to see as the next primary weapon? And people turned around, there was lots of different ones. They weren't set to one faction in particular. The winners are always picked at random, so the winner was picked at random, and somebody picked the Octocore Prime, which is something I'd mentioned in the video. It's like, yeah, I would love to see that as a prime weapon. And because I said that, lots of people got at me. It's Corpus technology. It cannot be a prime weapon. You can have a Vandal, not a prime. Well, okay, yes, I can't really argue this one without... I could look into it and all the rest of it, but I remember a long time ago something somewhere mentioning that Grineer technology and Corpus technology was just basically a rip-off of Orokin technology because they are scavengers. They scavenged Orokin technologies to create their weapons. So every one of their weapons can have a Wraith version for the Grineer, a Vandal version for the Corpus. I could. Really far-fetched here, by the way. They could technically have a Prime version. Sort of. Maybe. I know a lot of people would be pissed off if this happened, but it is a possibility. They've opened the doorway to this with the Fragor. And I like this because hopefully people will stop getting at me because I picked the winner at random who picked the Octocore, which yes, I would love to see that as a prime, because imagine the Octocore doing, goddamn, twice the damage on that thing. You wouldn't need another weapon ever. But the Fragor, yeah, this is Krill's weapon. And then it's easily proved with one click of a button. Oh look, there's Krill's giant hammer that she swings at you. Oh look, I have the Fragor equipped. Now, before you jump to the comments here, I did say this is far-fetched. Bear with me here. Now, the skin turns the Fragor into the Brockhammer. Okay, it's a skin. They could have brought it out as its own weapon. The Brockhammer skin is one of the oldest skins in the game, really. You can get it from... I think it's in the marketplace, but you can get it from alerts, and the alerts are fairly common these days. And mind you, the build I have on the Fragor is shit. But this does kind of open the doors because it's a skin that turns a weapon into a different weapon. Isn't that exactly kind of what I was saying before? The Grineer are scavengers. They took the Fragor, which clearly has a prime version. It's coming in less than a week. Technically, if I put this up when I'm meant to put it up, days away, not a week. It's not a week now. It's actually Thursday afternoon when I'm recording this. It's supposed to go up on Friday, but it depends if something happens in the meantime. Hopefully not. So the skin proves that the Grineer weapon, which is right here in front of you on the screen, is based on the Fragor, which has a prime version, and it looks nothing like the Fragor. And that is my only point here. This proves that some, not all, some Grineer weapons are based on Orokin technology, Orokin, however you want to pronounce it. And those weapons could be primed, because this is used by Krill. She literally swings this at you. And as soon as I saw the Fragor, I've been going to do this, and I thought, no, I'll save it for that video, I'll save it for that video. And then I realised, yeah, if I do that, I'm going to get a lot of grief for this, because no matter how you put it, Corpus has the Vandal, Grineer has the Wraith, Tenno and Orokin technology has Prime. Though technically Orokin has Prime, Tenno has the new one that's coming, and I'm not going to mention it because I'm not starting that whole hype thing again. But I just keep, no matter how I look at this, it's Krill's weapon on a Frago that's going to become a Prime, which means Grineer weapon, normal weapon, Prime weapon, which I put a picture of it in the top corner if I remember. They all link together, so you can Prime this, but only if they allow this skin to be used on the Prime version. If that isn't allowed, my whole theory here goes flying out of the window.